Hello friends, welcome back. Good morning and welcome back to my channel Simplified Maths. Dear students, due to my health, I missed one or two lectures. Now feeling better, so now I'm recording. Today we are continuing with our sequence and series topic part 7. And last time what we have done, uh, if you recall, last time we have done was a geometric progression and a geometric mean. Okay, geometric progression, the formula for the geometric progression is, I'm just revising it because there were I think two holidays. Monday was a holiday, and then due to my health, so I'm just refreshing it. Geometric progression means it is ar square and so on, ar raised to n minus 1. Okay, where nth term nth term is this is the nth term formula. Okay, nth term, or you can say even last term. So nth term is an, and that is ar raised to n minus 1. Okay, this is the formula. A is the first term, r is the common ratio. Okay, r is the common ratio. ये सब हम पढ़ चुके हैं. So I'm just recalling it. Then also we have studied the sum of the first n terms of the geometric progression. Also the sum, that is Sn notation, was there, and the formula is a into r raised to n minus 1 upon r minus 1 if r is greater than 1, and or you can use the same formula by interchanging the terms in the numerator and denominator, and it will be 1 minus r raised to n upon 1 minus r if r is less than 1. In both the cases, what is our observation, friends? R is either more than 1, R is either less than 1. That means, remember that R is not equal to 1. Common ratio कभी 1 नहीं हो सकता. Because common ratio 1 होगा तो sequence कैसी बनेगी? For instance, say 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, like that. Okay, means because 3 upon 3 is 1, again 3 upon 3, any two consecutive term ratio is 1, but that is not a geometric progression. Okay, clear this? Right. So r is not equal to 1, either greater than 1 or less than 1. This is the sum of the first n terms. Sum of first n terms. Correct? ये भी हमने ऑलरेडी देख लिया था लास्ट लेक्चर में, but I'm just refreshing it, revising it. Then what we have studied was geometric mean. Geometric mean is denoted by capital G notation, and the formula is under root of AB. G is equal to under root of AB, or you can say G square is equal to AB. Both way we can write. Okay, friends? And main thing is here, if you remember, AB belongs to R plus. याद करना ये लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने लिया था. AB belongs to R plus. So this is a geometric mean formula. This also we have studied in the last lecture. And also to find n terms, n geometric mean, to find n geometric means between A and B. Okay, then the formula was like this: an is equal to a r raised to n is the formula. This is the formula. Okay, and what is r there? To find out the n geometric means between A and B, where R is the common ratio, and the formula what I had given to you is B by A whole raised to 1 upon n plus 1. So this was the formula to find out common ratio. Okay, clear, friends? Right? सो ये पूरा लास्ट लेक्चर में जो भी थियरी पार्ट हमने स्टडी किया था ये मैंने पूरे 1 पेज में आपको रिवाइज करके दिया हुआ है. And now I am beginning with the exercise 9.3. So before this, this is you can say ये हमने क्या किया हुआ है, रिविजन है, रिविजन ऑफ द लास्ट लेक्चर. Okay. So after revision, now I am taking exercise 9.3. All of you will keep your textbook open, page number 192. Okay. Hurry up. If book is not there, just go fast and take it and then open page number 192. So I am writing exercise again. I am writing the title 9.3. In these boys and girls, here we'll have the only geometric progressions sums, and if you see the exercise is quite lengthy, okay, and in fact new also. So as much as possible we'll try to do the sums. पूरे सारे sums करने ज़रूरी नहीं है. Once you get the idea how to do, then you can do at your own so many sums. I begin with the first sum. Look in the textbook. Find the 20th term and nth term of the GP. Now the given GP is, given geometric progression is, what is given to us is 5 by 2, comma 5 by 4, comma 5 by 8 and so on. Okay, this is go. Now even if I don't write GP in the exam, okay students, you may be you will be easily understanding that it is geometric. How? Take second term upon first term, or you take third term upon second term, take a division, means a ratio. Then you will see that you will get the same answer. Fourth term upon third term. What will be the fourth term? 5 by 16. Correct? Numerator remains 5 by 5 only. Denominator is 2 power of 2. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and so on. Now here, what is the first term? First term is A, that is 5 by 2. Okay? Then common ratio, that is R. R I am because it's a first term, a first sum we are doing. अभी मैं शो करता हूँ, नहीं तो एग्जाम में आप डायरेक्ट लिखो, नो इश्यू. सो इट इज 5 by 4 divided by 5 by 2. Okay, so it will be 5 by 4 means I can take it in the 2 by 5. डिनोमिनेटर को न्यूमरेटर में ले लिया. So 5 5 cut 2 2s are 4. So we get common ratio is equal to half. ठीक है ना, 1 by 2. So you have A equal to 5 by 2, R is equal to half. Now what is the question asked, friends? The question asked here is, there are two questions asked, I think. The first question asked is 20th term, means A20. A20 is equal to what? This is the first question asked. And second question asked is, what is the nth term, means an. So these are the two questions asked, A20 and second question is an. So first आप दो में से कोई भी पहले फाइंड कर सकते हो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But now if I take the formula of an, what is the nth term of a GP? That is AR raised to n minus 1 is the formula. Okay. So first of all, I just find out the an only, generalized term. So what is A? A is the first term. First term is 5 by 2 into R is a common ratio. Common ratio is 1 by 2 raised to n minus 1. Okay. Right. So here you can simplify little bit. That 5 by 2 into 1 upon 2 raised to n minus 1, because 1 raised to anything is 1 only. Now in the denominator, this is 2 raised to 1, correct? And 2 raised to n minus 1. So you know that when the base is equal, you can add the power. So what will be finally, you have an 1 upon 2 raised to 1 plus n minus 1, ऐसे हो जाएगा ना. और ऊपर 5 तो है ही, सॉरी 5 is there. Okay, so finally 1 cut हो गया. So what is the answer there? 5 upon 2 raised to n, isn't it? 5 upon 2 raised to n. This is the answer of the nth term. So एक क्वेश्चन हमारा आंसर मिल गया है. ठीक है, राइट. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द 20th टर्म. सो इसमें खाली 20 रखना है. ओके, so thus what will be A20? So A20 will be 5 upon 2 raised to 20. Okay, now dear friends, 2 raised to 20 is quite a large number. Okay, because 2 raised to 10 is 1024, but this is 2 raised to 20, so it's quite large number. So if you see the answer given back, they will not simplify it. Even we cannot don't use the calci. This will be taken as the answer for the 20th term. Okay, clear? So this was the first sum. Now I am taking the third sum. Second sum you will try now at your own. Okay, in the second sum I am just discussing. Just look in the textbook. I am not writing the whole sum. Okay, I am just giving you the hint for the second sum, and then I will go for the third sum. So in the second sum, what is given to you? The 12th term of a GP whose 8th term is 192. Now find the 12th term whose 8th term means A8 is equal to 192, and the common ratio is 2, means R is equal to 2. This is given. Correct? And the question asked is 12th term क्या है? What is the 12th term? Okay, so आप क्या करोगे? A8 का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? A8 means AR raised to 7, and that is equal to 192. This is the hint I am giving to you. You know the nth term formula, An equals to AR raised to n minus 1. So accordingly AR raised to 7 is equal to 1. A equals to हमको दिया हुआ है, कॉमन रेशियो इज गिवन. सो आर रिप्लेस कर दोगे, आपको ए मिल जाएगा, और ए मिलने के बाद A12 आप फाइंड कर सकते हो. ओके, सो यू कैन डू दिस सम फ्रेंड्स. सो मैंने पूरा नहीं किया है, जस्ट अ हिंट गिवन. नाउ लुक एट द सम नंबर 3. सम नंबर 3, थर्ड सम हियर इज, थर्ड सम में क्या दिया हुआ है? द 5th, 8th and 11th terms of a GP are P, Q and S respectively. Okay, see 5th term respectively, they say 5th term is small p according to the notation. Then 8th term means A8 is equal to Q, and 11th term A11 is equal to S. This is given to us. Correct? Right. Now the question asked is what? Show that, means prove that Q square is equal to PS. Okay, you have to show that or prove that Q square is equal to PS. ठीक है, right? So Q square मतलब क्या करोगे? ये Q है, उसका स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू P मल्टीप्लाइड बाय S. ऐसा हमको प्रूव करना है. Now this means what? A5 मतलब क्या? First of all, write in according to the nth term formula of GP. A5 will be A R raised to 4 is equal to P. ठीक है. Then A8, that will be A R raised to 7 is equal to Q, and A11, that is A R raised to 10 is equal to S. Okay, got this? Clear? Right. Now what? Now we have to show that Q square is equal to PS. So पहले Q square करो, that is LHS. LHS is equal to Q square. Okay, so Q square means it will be AR raised to 7 the whole square. correct? AR raised to 7 the whole square. If I take the power for properties, then it will be A raised to a square, sorry, not 12. AR raised to 7 square. So now it will be A square into R raised to 7 to the 14. Correct? This is what is the LHS. अब यहाँ से डायरेक्ट भी आप RHS को एडजस्ट कर सकते हो. अगर देखो ना ध्यान से, व्हाट इज P? सी P इज AR raised to 4. तो यहाँ से R raised to 4 सेपरेट कर दो, यहाँ से A सेपरेट कर दो. अब बाकी क्या बचा? व्हाट इज S? AR raised to 10. करेक्ट? सो A क्या है? यहाँ से एक A बचेगा and R raised to 4 is gone, so R raised to 10 is left. So only thing you have to just adjust the terms in writing. A R raised to 4 into another bracket A R raised to 10. That's all. So that is nothing but PS. ठीक है? Right? So ये हो गया. This is equal to RHS. ठीक है? Prove. Got this? Okay friends, any doubt? So this way we have to do the sums. Clear? Now we go for let us take the sum number 5 now. Fourth you will try sum number 5. Which term of the following sequence is and there are 3 questions given. We'll take either 1 or 2 of it. Okay, so just see what it is. So sum number 5th, I am taking one of it, say 5th A. Look in the textbook. Which term of the following sequence, एमा जो फर्स्ट वाला जो है that is 2, 2 root 2 and third term is 4 and so on is 128. So the question, 3 questions are asked and the sentence is common there that which term, the question is like this, which term of the sequence and the sequence is first one that is 2, then 2 root 2, then next is 4 and so on is 128. Okay, this way you have to interpret the question. There are total 3 questions asked. The sentence is common, which of the sequence, and then write down the sequence and the term. So first of all observe that it's a geometric progression. That is easily you can understand now. Second term upon first term. So 2 cut with root 2 will be there. Third upon second term also you will get root 2 only. And so on. So here you see that A is equal to 2. Then R common ratio that is 2 root 2 upon 2. So 2 cut. So R is also 2. Now the question asked is which term is 128. So let us assume that the nth term is 128. Like this we assume. Okay. Then nth term means what is the notation? AN, right? Nth term means AN. Okay. So AN formula क्या है? AN means AR raised to n minus 1 is equal to 128. Now put the value of A and R. A is equal to 2, R is equal to root 2. यहाँ पे रख देंगे हम. I'm writing in the next page. So therefore 2 into root 2 raised to n minus 1 is equal to 128. Correct friends? Now root 2 means it is what? 2 raised to half. Root 2 means 2 raised to half. So I can write it as 2 bracket को multiply कर दो. 2 raised to half raised to n minus 1. So it will be 2 raised to n minus 1 by 2. Okay, is equal to 128. Hope you understand this. Root 2 is equal to मैंने क्या लिया 1 by 2 और power of power है तो उसका multiplication होता है. Correct. Now again here is a base equal to 2. So addition of power, correct? So here 2 raised to 1. So finally I write 2 raised to 1 plus n minus 1 by 2 is equal to 128. Okay, right? Addition of power. Now take LCM in the power. So you have 2 raised to 2 plus n minus 1. So 2 plus n minus 1. So 2 minus 1 will be plus 1. So 2 raised to n plus 1 हो गया. And now friends, inside this 128 is also in the power of 2. You know, 2 raised to 5 is 32. 2 raised to 6 will be 64. 2 raised to 7 will be 128. Okay, ये तो easily आपको समझ आता है, right? Now both side you can compare the powers because base are equal. When the base is equal, you can compare the power, and therefore you can say that n plus 1 is equal to 7, and hence finally you have n is equal to 6 minus 1 that side, no? So n is equal to 6. We get the answer. And so what is the final answer? They ask the question that which term is 128. So you can now finally say that the sixth term of the sequence is 128. ये हमारा फाइनल कंक्लूजन हुआ आंसर. ओके, ठीक है, राइट. सो in the fifth one, B and C, now you can try just like this. I am not doing it B and C right now. Okay, sixth sum is in fact simple, but though I will try. For what values of x the numbers minus 2 by 7, so I write it like this: if minus 2 by 7 comma x and comma minus 7 by 2 are in GP. Okay, if these two terms are in GP, then right, this says what is the value of x if these three terms are in geometric progression. Then according to geometric progression definition, you know that second term upon first term if you do, and the third term upon second term will be equal. So I can say x upon minus 2 by 7 is equal to, so second term upon first term is equal to minus 7 by 2 upon x. Correct? Now take a cross multiply. So it will be x square is equal to minus 7 by 2 into minus 2 by 7. This will go that side in the numerator. Correct? So minus minus plus, 2 cut, 7 also cut. So finally you have x square is equal to 1. Correct? And so finally this is for what values of x. Values they are writing in the plural. So x square equal to 1 means x is not equal to 1 but x is equal to plus or minus 1. Okay friends, be careful. जब भी आप अंडर रूट लोगे, right, be careful, always think of plus or minus. We think of only positive numbers only if we are finding out the sides of the triangle or rectangle or in any other terms in geometry, okay, or in the distance, then it is positive. Otherwise you have to think of plus or minus. Clear friends? Okay, right. So this is the sixth sum. Then sum number 7 to 10. In the 7 to 10, this is the find out the whatever the term addition, summation. Okay, this is find the sum of the indicated number of terms in each of the geometric progression. Right? इंडिकेटेड नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स मीन सपोज 7 सम ले लो तो उसमें 28 टर्म तक आपको एडिशन फाइंड करना है. देन 8 सम ले लो तो आपको nth टर्म तक फाइंड करना है. सो 7 to 10 इज ऑल फोर आर सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ सम्स. सो लेट मी टेक फ्रॉम दैट, सपोज आई टेक द 7 सम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, एंड द क्वेश्चन आस्क इज फाइंड आउट what the given GP is what. First of all, write down what is the GP given. So GP is 0.15, comma 0.75. 0.15, then 0.0015, and so on. Okay, right? This is the given term. And what is the ask? They are asking up to 20 terms. 20 terms, right? So the question asked is S20 is equal to how much? This is the question asked, friends. Correct? S20 matlab sum of the first 20 terms. Correct? So here, first of all, what is the A? A is 0.15. Then what is R? Common ratio. Second term upon first term. So it will be 0.015 upon 0.15. Correct? Now directly also you can write the answer. No need to show these terms. But I am showing it right now. So it is 15 upon 1000 and multiplied by denominator का 100 ऊपर जाएगा 100 upon 15. Correct? Right? So now is equal to R क्या मिल जाएगा? यहाँ से 2 zeros कट 15 कट, so 1 upon 10 हुआ, right? So 1 upon 10 either you write down or 0.1. You can write either of these. Now A is the first term, R is the common ratio we got. Then finally you can say now what is S20 means you have to use SN formula. SN is formula what? Now see, ratio is less than 1, isn't it? 0.1 is less than 1, correct? Less than 1 ratio is there. And because it is less than 1, I will use the formula as 1 minus R raised to n upon 1 minus R. Okay? Because ratio is less than 1 है ना, इसलिए. Otherwise मैं वो दूसरी वाली formula use करता. And therefore take S20. So S20 first term रख दो. First term is 0.15. 0.15 into 1 minus 0.1 raised to 20. Okay. And upon 1 minus 0.1. Got this? Right? Now if you see the answer given back, no? Here also there may be answer will be kept without simplifying, but at least little bit of simplification is required. Here this is 0.9, isn't it? This is 0.9. Here I can say this is 50 upon 100, sorry 15 upon 100. Then 1 minus, this is 1 upon 10 raised to 20. And what is denominator? 0.9, so it is 9 upon 10. Correct? Okay. So और तो ज़्यादा इसमें नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन this 9 upon 10 will take in the numerator, it will be 10 upon 9, right? So 10 upon 9 into 15 upon 100, and this will be as it is, because again it is 1 upon 10 raised to 20. So it is very large number. So you cannot get the answer even with the calculator. So ये वाला तो as it is रहेगा, यहाँ से 0 0 कट हो जाएगा. And then once you get cancel this 0 0, then what more you can do is 5 2s are 10 and 5 3s are 15, and then again you can cancel with this 3. So 3 3s are 9. Okay. So क्या बचा नीचे डिनोमिनेटर में 6, 3 2s are 6 बचा. So you have 1 upon 6 into 1 minus 1 upon 10 raised to 20. Is that clear, friends? Hope you understand this. Okay. So this is the answer. That's all. Okay. Right. Now I take one more sum, that is for the nth term. That is sum number 8. Sum number 8 में आपको पूछा है nth term. So root 7 into root 21, this is a given GP, 3 root 7 and so on. How many terms addition you will want to find out? Nth term. Okay. So here A is equal to root 7, R is equal to second term upon first term करेंगे तो 7 3s are 21, so root 3 आ जाएगा. You can write it directly as I said. Root 3 you know that root 3 is greater than 1, है ना? ये greater than 1 है तो आप वो SN formula use करोगे. तो क्या करोगे, a इंटू आर रेज टू n माइनस वन अपॉन r माइनस वन. ओके, यूजिंग दिस दस Sn. सो n टर्म की फॉर्मूला, तो a रख दो √7. ओके, r की वैल्यू √3 रख दो, √3 रेज टू n माइनस वन अपॉन √3 minus 1. Is that clear, friends? Okay, and now just see the simplified answer in the given back in the textbook. If you see, friends, okay, the answer will be kept like this only, but only thing what they might have done is the denominator is irrational, you know. तो irrational जब आता है तो उसको हम उसके कॉन्जुगेट से, मतलब ये इट इज़ कॉल्ड सर्ड ऑल्सो, यू नो, SURD, सर्ड. ओके, सो व्हेन इट इज़ लाइक दैट, देन यू हैव टू डिवाइड एंड मल्टीप्लाई बाय इट्स कॉन्जुगेट. सो √3 + 1 से डिवाइड मल्टीप्लाई करके you have to rationalize the denominator. Right now it is irrational. By dividing and multiplying by conjugate, the denominator will be rationalized. Okay, and so denominator में क्या आ जाएगा, 3 minus 1, और ऊपर √7 into √3 plus 1, and this will be all like this only, 3 raised to n by 2. Now you hope you understand this, minus 1, और ये है 3 minus 1. So final answer will be kept in this way only, because इसको ब्रैकेट ओपन करने का कोई मतलब नहीं है. There is no way you can simplify further. Okay, so this is finally is the answer, friends. Okay, so right now what I have done is 7 number and 8 number sums. Similarly you can try sum number 9 and 10, friends. Okay, okay, I hope till this points you will not have any doubts. In the next exercise, next lecture, we'll continue with this exercise only, and be prepared for your unit test exam of the 50 marks, which is going to be there in the January before Uttarayan. So get ready for it. Syllabus and paper style will be forwarded to you very soon. Thank you very much and have a nice day.